Iggy Azalea just can't seem to catch a break when it comes to being wrapped up in internet feuds, or maybe it's that Iggy keeps inserting herself into internet spats. What's up, y'all? It's Emile Ennis Jr. here with Clevver News, and Iggy Azalea is clapping back at T.I., who called her a, quote, blunder to his career. So right off the bat, I've got to say being called a blunder or mistake is a really low blow, but let's break it down. The clapback and subsequent beginnings of the spat started when T.I. spoke out about how he signed on Iggy Azalea when she was just an up-and-coming artist, which was very progressive of him at the time. Unfortunately, T.I. now views that decision as a negative one, and this isn't the first time that things went sour between Iggy and T.I. T.I. and Iggy worked on songs such as No Mediocre and Change Your Life, but back in 2015, T.I. admitted that he had cut professional ties with Iggy and spoke briefly about it on Hot 97.
Iggy Azalea, you're still involved with that?
Sure.
That seems like it slowed down some.
Well, yeah.
She's getting her.
It took a bit of a rest stop.
Fast forward to 2019, and now that rest stop is now a shutdown. E! News reports earlier this week, T.I. said, "I'm still actively looking for another female rapper who can undo the blunder of Iggy Azalea." He continued on to say, "That is the tarnish of my legacy as far as being a music executive is concerned. To me, this is like when Michael Jordan went to play baseball." Ouch. So Iggy soon got wind of this news and took to Twitter in a now deleted tweet to respond to T.I.'s claims. She wrote, "Imagine thinking I was his biggest blunder. LMAO. Tip, sweetie, we have a whole list for you." And Iggy had plenty of people backing up her response. Fans commented on the Shade Room's post saying, "A blunder that he profited from, right?" While another said, "I mean, Iggy's right, LOL." And someone who was totally not here for T.I.'s shade who commented, "That was just mean. It wasn't like she was a failure." But this isn't the first internet altercation that Iggy has had since the start of 2019. She found herself at the center of several internet beefs. Honestly, this year has been the year of Iggy receiving and delivering some of the shadiest shade on Twitter. Her most recent beef was with Lizzo, and then she somehow dragged Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello into it. Let me explain. So in case you missed it, Lizzo's Truth Hurts has been #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 7 weeks, and if it stays at #1 through the end of the week, she will dethrone Iggy's song Fancy. If this happens, then Lizzo will now hold the title for longest female rap song at the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100, which is a title that Iggy currently holds. At the beginning of October, Lizzo blasted out the message to her millions of followers saying, "Y'all, if we keep this up for 2 more weeks, Truth Hurts could be longest female rap #1 of all time. And right now, it's Fancy. Can we do it?" She followed up that tweet by writing, "Fancy is a bop and my homie Charlie XCX is a genius on it." So Lizzo must have forgotten that Iggy was also in that song, so Iggy inserted herself into this narrative and tweeted, then deleted, "I could have sworn I was the one rapping on that song, but okay." Iggy then went ahead and changed her social handles to Iggy Azalea Stream Senorita and tweeted, "We are promoting Senorita only." Now, of course, once fans and the internet got wind of this, they immediately assumed that Iggy was feuding with Lizzo and a full-blown battle of the female rap stars was underway, according to Twitter sphere and the internet. Iggy said that her actions were all in the name of humor and wanted people to get a laugh from it. She responded to someone who tweeted, "The girls are fighting" with, "LMAO, nah. Listen, I'm down to be petty in the name of a laugh or two, but in all seriousness, I'm just trolling and laughing at all the funny replies. I promise it's not serious, at least not for me." She continued to defend her actions saying, "Y'all come on now, I'm joking and having fun. You should too. This is actually mean and not fun." And like we said, this is far from the first tip that Iggy has found herself involved in. Last year, she got into a fight with Bhad Bhabie in a nightclub in Hollywood at Cardi B's Fashion Nova event. According to TMZ, Iggy was talking smack on social media about Danielle and said who would even go to one of her shows. Of course, Danielle clapped back and said Iggy should actually come to one of her shows so she could remember what a sold-out show looks like. Woo, the shade. But then when they ran into each other at Cardi's event, Danielle threw a drink at Iggy. Iggy actually didn't fight back in that moment, which was probably for the best, and said, quote, "She's just a little kid." Danielle revealed to TMZ after the party that the drink was just water, and she said why she threw the drink at Iggy. She said, quote, "She was talking on Instagram, so you finna say something? Something's gonna happen to you." So I guess it was just another instance of Iggy getting in trouble with her words on social media, and it doesn't seem like she's learned from her mistakes because recently Wendy Williams threw some shade at Iggy and she clapped back the only way she knows how, with a shady tweet. Here's what Wendy said about Iggy.
Who's the Australian girl with the fake body?
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea's white. You know, so she's a different type of rapper because she's white.
While I agree that was sassy and a bit shady, Iggy came back even harder. She tweeted and said, quote, "Who's the head in the halfway house with the gossip show thing? Now that was a low blow, but it really appears that the drama is just following her, though I do agree that what T.I. said was unnecessary. However, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Iggy gets too involved in drama online, or do you like when celebs air their dirty laundry for all to see? Let me know down in the comment section below. Hey, after that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss any of our new stories. Then click right over here for even more entertainment news. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Emile Ennis Jr. here for Clevver News, and I hope you have a great day.